Best-selling author and Washington Examiner columnist Timothy Carney spent 3 years traveling the country asking families and experts the same two questions. Why is parenting so hard now? And why are the results so bad?
He shares his findings in his new book. It's called Family Unfriendly: How Our Culture Made Raising Kids Much Harder Than It Needs to Be. And Timothy Carney joins us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Does any of this have to do with the birth rate being much lower than it was, 50, 75 years ago?
Absolutely. What we've got now is two sort of epidemics. We've got collapsing birth rates, where the number of babies born has basically gone down for 15 straight years. You say it's been going down for decades, but specifically I focus on starting in 2008, it's been falling, but also an epidemic of childhood anxiety. Kids are more anxious, and that's connected to parents being more stressed. So it's not just economic, though, is my argument, that our culture is broadly family unfriendly.
And when you say that, you're meaning like people aren't having as many kids because they feel this pressure to, I have to have college all paid for, I have to have them in all these activities. Is that what it is?
Yes, it's funny. I came across economists saying, well, it's good people are having fewer kids because parents are choosing quality over quantity. I think that's wrong, not just because my wife and I have 6 kids, but also because what they call high quality parenting isn't high quality. We're talking, you give up Little League for travel sports. You're constantly helicoptering your kid so that you are, making sure they never get injured. And you have to be more afraid of the neighbor next door that something horrible is going to happen in any given minute. All of these aspects of parenting culture that demand too much time, they actually make kids less happy. Psychiatrists are saying, oh, the reason childhood anxiety is high is because kids don't get independent play. You guys remember, we rode the bikes around the neighborhood, and mom and dad said, be home when the streetlights come on.
Right.
That's much better for kids, it turns out.
Well, I wanted to ask you about that because I get this question from a media perspective all the time. And I wondered if it had to do with the fact that in the 70s, you didn't hear about every single crime in every single state because technology-wise, that was a little bit difficult to do. Now it's very easy, which makes it feel like disproportionate, like all these kids are getting abducted. When I think we just know about it more. Is that a factor?
That's exactly right. Crime is down today compared to when we were kids, and yet the birth rate and the childhood anxiety and the parental anxiety is way up. And what you're talking about is exactly right. Social media before that, the national media, if there's a 1 in 1 million chance that a child actually gets abducted by a stranger, which is approximately the stats, it seems like it's happening every day because it might happen in Indiana one day, in Maine the next day, California 2 weeks later, and you feel like it's happening constantly. Your child's much more at risk when you put them in the car and you drive them all over the place. Traffic statistically is a bigger risk. And so let them run the neighborhood. But the parental fear really is it's making kids more anxious, and parents have fewer kids.
So what do we do? I mean, what do you tell people? I mean, aside from don't do the travel team and let them play Little League, what's another quick fix that you tell people?
Well, so in Family Unfriendly, I try to have advice for parents about how to unplug. And if you're going to do a sports team, do the one that's easiest for you, that practices right after school or across the street. And that you have to get together with neighbors and say, hey, we're going to not give our kids smartphones. That's bad for their mental health. But we are going to let them wander the neighborhood. That's good for their mental health. You have to sometimes lobby your local government. I don't have a sidewalk on my side of the street. Kids need sidewalks, crosswalks, playgrounds. So in the book, I also talk about how our culture and our policy needs to change. Not so much stuff Congress has to do, but your local government. Ask them, what can they do to make this area a little more family friendly?
Well, you talk about policy. I wanted to ask you, when the shopping mall came about and then the big box stores, it kind of killed the mom and pop business. So a lot of communities are not walkable, really, in that sense. Are they not?
That's right. The loss of downtown Main Street really is a part of it. This was the most surprising part to me in writing this book. I used to not really think about walkability. I loved walking, but it seemed like a niche concern to me. And then I saw, wait a second, when kids could just walk to a job at the local corner store rather than everybody drive 20 minutes to Home Depot, that was valuable. When you used to bump into your neighbors, That was valuable. This is a key thing. Parents and kids need community. And one great way to get community is to have a thriving downtown in a small or medium town or just in your neighborhood. So there are neighborhoods I know around Chicago where I have friends, they pay a huge premium so they can live 3 blocks away from a coffee shop and 2 blocks away from a playground. That shouldn't be sort of an elite good. That should be more available to everybody. And that does have to do with the built infrastructure, the decisions that the cities are making.
Before we let you go, I know college is a big discussion for everyone, how expensive it is, but it's this whole idea you have to get into the best schools and all this anxiety. But really, any college your kid goes to, they're going to be okay. That's what I figured out after your kids go. You know, it's like, what the heck were you so worried about, right?
Well, and so a real interesting finding that also surprised me while I was researching this book was that the sort of the best high schools, the public schools, you know, and you guys have them in the area, that those have the most stressed out kids who are actually most likely to abuse drugs, precisely because for them, high school, instead of being sort of a time to learn and experience and grow your life, is this high pressure tryout for getting into the best college.
Yeah.
That also is not good for kids. And as you point out, it's not worth it in the long run.
Well, the book is Family Unfriendly. For more, you can follow Timothy on the socials. There they are on your screen. Thanks. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you.